From the corporate world to becoming an artist, she started her own business all from her own creations. Joining us now in studio, how to show us how to make that liquid fluid art is Kristen Rock Chouinard. She is an artist, and actually you recently set all of this up. So I think we got to get ready and make some art.
Okay, I'll start with this. Yeah, so
what's the first step that you use?
So typically, and depending on the size of the piece, there's a little bit of strategy that's involved, but to get kind of the cell-like motion that you see there, I usually use a flip cup technique.
Okay. So flip cup technique.
Yeah.
What is that?
And I'll show you. So I'll actually flip the cup over on the canvas.
Okay.
Gets a little intense.
And I love how the colors blend, and this would be considered abstract art.
Yes. Okay.
We're seeing a real artist in motion here. So maybe let me ask you, how did you discover your artistic talents?
Yeah, so I've always painted just kind of therapeutically. Okay. I had jobs in the corporate world and would come home and kind of decompress this way. And recently I've just had outreach from folks about my pieces, and be careful,
I might get splattered by
the
paint,
edge.
is what we're saying. Yeah. And you're really using a lot of paint. How do you know if you're using too much, or is that just kind of part of the artwork?
It's just like anything, kind of guess and check.
Okay.
As I was getting started, I kind of have it down to a formula now, but so yeah. And
then what are you using to kind of flatten it out?
This is acrylic paint, and I have a substance called Floetrol in it to thin it out. And typically I don't do my pieces in 4 minutes, so we'll see how this.
You're doing a great job.
How this goes.
I don't know. I think I have trouble with like the finger painting and the stick figure level.
Right.
So 4 minutes would be so pressed for me. But how did you really take this from a hobby to being able to sell paintings? And you're getting ready to show at First Fridays.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, just the power of will and believing in yourself. And I have a great network of family and friends that have supported me and kind of instilled that, hey, you can do anything you set your mind to.
And that support system's so huge. You've got your mom and dad in studio today.
Yeah, they're awesome.
Okay, and what's kind of happening here? I feel like all the colors
are blending. So you can see it moves, and you just manipulate it. So I've kind of gone for like a mountain range, which you'll see in a lot of my pieces.
So we like the mountain range.
We like very inspired by nature.
She's doing an awesome job. We are running a little tight on time today.
So I'll just show you. Let's see, should I swivel it around?
You can swivel it around.
So I would put more paint on that, but you can see that it's coming together.
It is, and it's going to be absolutely beautiful. Now, give me some of that information on First Fridays. Where are you going to be at?
Yeah, so I'll be at Darren & Co. Salon at 17th McGee this Friday. Stop by from 6 to 8 p.m. We'll have wine and snacks and showcase my art.
Okay, and I'm going to talk to Kristen offset to see if she can keep working on this, and if so, we'll try to show it at the end of the show as well.
Awesome.
So Kristen, thank you. We're going to toss to you, Bill.
I thought when she was going to flip the paint over, she was actually going to flip the cup right over on the paint and create a huge mess. At least that's what I would have done.
Just like flip cup to the extreme.
That's why she's the artist and I sit and I read a teleprompter in the morning. So, hey.